Hey everybody, this is Adam. So, something you guys don't know about me is that I am a huge Star Wars nerd. I've seen the movies countless times. I've watched the TV shows that are on Disney Plus. I've even read the books that are a part of the Star Wars universe. So you can imagine how excited I was when I heard that they were making a Star Wars land in both California and Orlando, Florida. Um, so Star Wars Land is something that I have not personally been to yet, but I'm planning on coming and going down to the one in Florida over the summer. So what I want to do with this 6-minute speech is I want to tell you guys about some of the attractions and some of the things that you can experience when you go down to Star Wars Land. So first thing that I want to tell you guys about is the first ride that they announced when they announced Star Wars Land. It's the Millennium Falcon ride. It's called Smuggler's Run. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Millennium Falcon is, the Millennium Falcon is the major ship that is in the Star Wars movies. It is captained by Han Solo and Chewbacca, which are two of the major characters in the Star Wars universe. So I think it was a really cool idea for Disney to make this into a ride. So Disney describes this ride as ride in the famous cockpit of the Millennium Falcon on this daring flight. And whether you're the pilot, the engineer, or the gunner, every role is crucial. The engines rumble as the Millennium Falcon blasts off, pushing you and your crew back in your seats when you jump into hyperspace towards this adventure. Along the ride, you'll face dangers on every turn. Your mission will succeed or fail. It is up to you. Find out whether you have what it takes to ride the Millennium Falcon. Now, for me, this is a major thing that when I go down there, I am planning on doing. It has always been one of my dreams to ride in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon because, I mean, who wouldn't want to ride and captain the Millennium Falcon? It's the fastest ship in all the galaxy. So, for me, I think this is a must-do when you go and visit Star Wars Land. Now, another thing that they have in this land is a new ride that just opened in December called Rise of Resistance. Now, this is a fully immersive ride. It is a ride that you can ride and feel like you're in Star Wars. So Disney describes it as the Resistance needs your help. In a hidden forest outside Black Spire Outpost, the Resistance is gathering recruits for a secret mission. With the First Order desperate to extinguish the spark of resistance, the mission is to board a Star Destroyer filled with legions of stormtroopers and even Kylo Ren. So basically what you're doing is you are in a group of about 8 people, and in this group you are told, hey, we're going to go and we're going to board the Star Destroyer to help gain intelligence for the Resistance. And I've actually seen some of the concept art, and I've read some reviews of people who have been on the ride, and what they say is first you start out and you get into this ship and you actually feel like you're taking off, and when you take off, then you get actually pulled into the Star Destroyer by a hyper beam, and when you open up, you're on the Star Destroyer. And I think that that's really, really cool. I've seen pictures of what it looks like, and man, you can't even tell that you're not on there. You're fully immersed in this world, which is something that I think Disney does really well. When I've rode other things at Disney, I've always felt like I was a part of any of the rides or any of the worlds that I was riding on any of the rides. So for them to take this step and really make you feel like you're a part of that world, that's fantastic. That's awesome. One of the other cool things that you can do. Now this you have to pay for, and it's a little more on the expensive side, but for me, it's a must do. You can build your own lightsaber. Now, a lightsaber is the weapon of the Jedi, and the Jedi are the peacekeepers of the galaxy. So you can go into this workshop, and when you go into the workshop, you are given these materials. You can, you get like a sleeve, like a container for it, and you get a battery pack. And when you build your lightsaber, it's really like you are, it's not like when you go to Walmart or Toys R Us and you get like the plastic ones. No, you're actually building them out of metal. And so my friend actually went to Star Wars Land over Christmas break, and he brought home one of the lightsabers, and so I got to actually hold it and feel it, and it actually feels like pretty heavy. It feels like you're holding like a metal thing. It feels fantastic. So when you go there, I recommend you go and do this. I know that it is pretty expensive. It's actually $200 to make one, but you know, you're only there for a day, and while it is expensive, it is an experience that I think any true Star Wars fan really would like to have. So I think that if you are a true Star Wars fan and you really want to have something like a unique experience there, you should probably go ahead and do this. I plan on doing it when I go down this summer, but that's just me. So, you know, Star Wars is a very important part of our culture today. It seems like everybody either has seen Star Wars or knows something about Star Wars. So I think that this was a great move on Disney's part to make Star Wars Land a reality, and I just hope that this speech has kind of shown you what are the cool things that Disney's doing and what the world of Star Wars is. And if you guys are ever in Disney and you have some time, I would really encourage you guys to go check out Star Wars Land. I hope you guys enjoyed my speech, and I'll talk to you guys in the discussion forums. Bye.